Before we get started, we'll give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, the honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone who grew well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that preaches truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. It's another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect. The name of this lesson is whatsoever a man soweth, he shall reap. Hey, whatever, babe, going into whatever you put your energy into, that's what you're gonna get back. Whatever type of energy you put out there, it come right back to you. But grab that.
This is Esther 9:15, and it says, "For the Jews that were in Shushan gathered themselves together on the 14th day also of the month of Adar, and slew 300 men at Shushan, but on the prey they laid not their hand."
Right. It's going into the time, of the Purim, which is we in now. What day is it? They slew 14 men on 14th day.
This is the month of Adar.
On the 14th day.
The 14th day.
Yeah. All right. So on the 14th day of Adar, which month we in now, which is the last month of the year according to the scriptures. The Israelites, mainly the southern kingdom, this what was going on. We was killing them heathens because they was trying to come up against us and take us out as a nation, man. But the Lord, the Lord was on our side and had us deal with their ass, had us conquer their ass, man. In the rulership of Xerxes, the first, Ahasuerus, man. Keep going.
It says 16, "But the other Jews that were in the king's province gathered themselves together and stood for their lives, and had rest from their enemies, and slew of their foes 75,000.
All right, 75,000 plus the 300 men. So this how much man we slew out of these other nations, man, who try to make war with us, man. And the Lord put the spirit on Xerxes to give us permission to do this, man, because it was a decree that they had to do that when you go into the account of Esther, But the Lord had it. It was a decree made for us to be able to fight back, So this high holy day Purim, it's a representation. It's a remembrance, a memorial of us conquering our enemies, man. Taking down our enemies. Which is a foreshadow of things to come in this time. But you keep going on that.
Yep, it says, "But they laid not their hands on their prey. On the 13th day of the month of Adar, and on the 14th day of the same rested day, and made it a day of feasting and gladness."
Right. So on the 13th day and then on the 14th day, this how holy day was established. Because this was the time where this victory took place. So that's why this high holy day is on these days. Keep going.
Yep. "But the Jews that were at Shushan assembled together on the 13th day thereof, and on the 14th day thereof, or 14th thereof, and on the 15th day of the same they rested."
Right. So this is a 3-day high holy day, man. 14th day is the Shabbat. The 13th, 14th, 15th day. This high holy day lasts for 3 days, man. And it's a time of rejoicing. A time of victory, man.
Right. Just to throw this out there, that's why it's beautiful that the Lord give us our own feast days, our own, sort of speaking holidays, And Jake, he want to stay here and do the shit that Brad set up for them, which is heathen customs. They make it seem like serving the Lord is boring, man. You want me to keep going? It's 19. It said, "Therefore the Jews of the villages that dwelt in the unwalled towns made the 14th day of the month of Adar a day of gladness and feasting, and a good day. and of sending portions one to another. Yeah,
Right.
just and we have a couple days to to rehearse these righteous acts. Unlike Brad, you get one day, then you back at work. You know what I
Right.
mean?
And just to add to what you say you think these people think that the Most High is corny, man. You know, when they come to serving the Lord, you gotta sit in a room all day with a candle and, you know, with a nightgown on. You know, the Lord ain't say do that, man. The Lord created the earth for man to rejoice and be glad on, man. The different foods, the fruits, the vegetables, the meats, you know,
Right.
woman. You know, the Lord created the earth for the Israelite man to enjoy it, man.
Right.
You know?
And this is the separation. This within the nation of Israel. This ain't with everybody, man. The Lord called us a peculiar, a special people, a holy people, meaning to be set apart, man. You people don't want to take part in something that's so beautiful that the Lord set up for you. You so-called blacks, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole Indians, man.
Keep going on that.
That's the end of that. Oh no, verse 20, the feast of the Purim. It says, and Mordecai wrote these things and sent letters unto all the Jews. There were in all the province of the king Xerxes, both nigh and far, to establish this among them, that they should keep the 14th day of the month of Adar, and the 15th day of the same yearly, as the days wherein the Jews rested from their enemies.
So this was a decree made, you know, even Xerxes made a decree and said, this is what we gonna keep. This is a custom we gonna keep yearly.
I think of that scripture that even your enemies should be at peace with you. Yahweh Shemar like our enemies be at peace with thee, man. If you serving him in spirit and truth. It says, from where I live off at. It says again 22, as the days wherein the Jews rested from their enemies, in the month which was turned unto them from sorrow to joy, and from mourning unto a good day, that they should make them days of feasting and joy.
Exactly. So it was a day of mourning because we was about to get our asses destroyed by them other nations if they would have warred against us. But it turned to a great day, a good day, because we conquered their ass, put their ass to death by the thousands. 75,000. That's 75,300. 75,300 men got put to death by the Israelites, man.
It says, and of sending portions one to another, and gifts to the poor. And the Jews undertook to do as they had begun, and as Mordecai had written unto them, because Haman the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, the enemy of all the Jews, had devised against the Jews to destroy them, and had cast her that is the lot to consume them and to destroy them.
That's right. He cast lots on us, man. The fucking Brad, Edomite, Amalekite, man. He cast a lot on us to destroy us as a nation, man. So he could get power and have rulership over the world. Because when you read about Esther and the Apocrypha, it goes into how he was trying to take over Xerxes. He was going to eventually use his authority to conquer Xerxes, to conquer, to take over the Persian Empire, man, but it wasn't, but eventually because he was a Macedonian, and eventually, the Macedonians did take over Persia, but that was for a later period of time, but that was the whole point that was Haman's agenda, to take the authority seat from Xerxes, man. But the Lord exposed his ass through a female, man.
The pride of thy heart have deceived thee.
But see, Brad, he do these same things today. He destroy us as a nation today. Through all the ways he oppresses. And that's why he gonna come down with great wrath. He gonna do the same shit he did back then, and the same shit gonna happen. His ass gonna get overthrown, man.
says 25, but when Esther came before the king, he commanded by letters that his wicked device, which he devised against the Jews, should return upon his own head. When you go into that word device, you know it goes into like a plot or a plan.
Right.
It says, and that he and his son should be hanged on the gallows.
We could be doing a lot of that in Kingdom, hanging Edomites on big ass gallows and trees and shit. We gonna do the same. We gonna do this shit again.
Right.
You know, on the Purim.
But you did that to us, you know.
Right. And you hung Jacob on the trees and left their asses up there for weeks.
Right.
You know, years. You know, just leaving dead bodies on trees. Well, the same thing is gonna be done unto you, man.
Right. Even you had their little kids out there watching Jake. You know, they didn't have no remorse. You know, they didn't have no feelings. They just out there just looking like some straight up demons. That's how you know these are the fucking devils that the Bible be speaking of, man. Fucking Brad, man. Esau Edom, the so-called proclaimed white man, man.
Keep going.
It says 26, wherefore they called this day Purim, and after the name of Per. Therefore, for all the words of this letter and of that which they had seen concerning this matter, and which had come unto them, the Jews ordained and took upon them and upon their seed and upon all such as joined themselves unto them, so as it should not fail, that they would keep these 2 days according to their writings and according to their appointed time every year, and that these days should be remembered and kept throughout every generation, every family, every province, and every city, and that these days of Purim should not fail from among the Jews, nor the memorial of them perish from their seed. Then Esther, the queen and daughter of Abihail, and Mordecai the Jew, wrote with all authority to confirm this second letter of Purim. And he sent the letters unto all the Jews to the 127 provinces of the kingdom of Xerxes with words of peace and truth, to confirm these days of Purim in their times appointed, according as Mordecai the Jew and Esther the queen had enjoined them, as they had decreed for themselves and for their seed the matter of the fasting and their cry.
Right, that's pretty much it on that. You know, so this our holy day is gonna be kept in the kingdom, and we rehearsing the righteous acts now. You know, so we'll get Jeremiah 30:16. We'll close up with that.
Classic. Jeremiah 30 and verse 16, and it reads, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
That's right. So that's what's gonna take place again, man. We go put you, well, we ain't had the nations in captivity in that time period, but hey, we go do everything what you did to us in righteousness, man. You gonna get back, you know, for what you did to the nation of Israel, and your ass going to captivity. Down from Esau all the way down to fucking Japhet, man. All y'all niggas is going to slavery, man. So with that, we will close out, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, the honest apostle, Ellis, great millstone, peace and blessing, hopeful elect. Shalom and Kwame.